What is up, guys? It's Ruru, and this is what if Naruto was from the Owagata clan. And pretty much, let's get straight into it. The Owagata clan is actually a clan where Jiraiya is from, and most people don't. Well, I feel like most people have searched it up because they wondered where clan Jiraiya is from. But like, the Owagata clan is not it hasn't really been spoken of. There's not that many. I don't even think there is any other character who's an Owagata in Naruto or Boruto. But yeah, let's get straight into it. We would see Hagoromo in his deathbed, laying down his children beside him. Well, Asha would be beside him, and his followers right behind. He would be pretty much dying. He would be going to death's gates, pretty much, and he would remember the frog, that one frog that took him in and taught him Sage Mode. Without him, Hagoromo would have probably died, he thought. And by using the last, like a little, well, by using as much chakra as he could use, he would make a clan that is able to unlock Sage Mode as their dojutsu. And he would also give them the Kekkei Genkai. The Kekkei Genkai, I will tell later. The clan would be called the Owagata clan. And they would have been super strong, agile, and intelligent. They would have been famed for their Kenjutsu and their great famed Sage Mode. And I'm gonna just say that their Sage Mode cannot Sage Mode cannot be unlocked by just like other people from the Owagata clan can't unlock it. They can they can't unlock it. Cause I wanna give them something special, and I don't really feel like making up a cake like a dojutsu other than the Sage Mode. Cause the Sage Mode, I feel like it gets kind of like overshadowed and stuff. But yeah, it would have been famed for their Sage Mode. When the war is happening with the Uchiha and the Senju, both Senju and Uchiha would have asked the Owagata to pretty much resign with them. But the Owagata clan would have refused. Both of them. Hashimara would have understood this, knowing that the Owagata were pretty much types of pacifist, but they were really strong. And he knows if they went war with them at the state they were in, they would lose. But no, the Uchiha, they were swallowed by their pride, and they set war on the Owagata. Some Owagatas would have died, well, like low-level Owagatas who haven't pretty much fully unlocked Sage Mode. They would have died, but they'd done some damage to the Uchiha's percentage. And the pretty much high-level Owagata clan members would have just pretty much done some damage to like destroying half of the Uchiha, and half of the Owagata would have been destroyed. The war would have been ended with a treaty. Again, it would still be called the village hidden in the leaves, and Madara would have still wanted to fight Hashimara, wanted to be Hokage, and pretty much in this time it would have been different because I'm gonna say Madara would have been a little bit stronger, and he was about to kill Hashirama till the pretty much the head chief of the Owagata clan would have showed up and pretty much putting a very powerful seal on him that cut off his chakra every time he tries to use his Sharingan. And Madara would have still been swallowed by his pride trying to defeat both of them and would have inadvertently killed himself. The Owagata would have been famed. They would have been legendary in Konoha and all other villages. No village wanted a war with Hidden Leaf because of their Senju and Owagata. And and Uchiha that is still there. They would have been called the strongest village in the world. Even the Raikage swallowed his pride, saying they were. we would see a great war going on. All of the village decided to wage war on the village hidden in the leaves. The owagata would have been pretty much destroying ninjas, and they would have just been beating and beating and beating other villages, and so would the Uchiha. But the Owagata clan would have got their numbers decreased. All the villagers would have signed their peace treaty, saying that they would wage no war. Now we will see the chief of the Owagata clan having a child. He would name him Minato Namikaze. And yeah, Minato Namikaze, with this time, he would have been, I would say he would have still been taught by Jiraiya, because his father would have been, busy with Konoha affairs. And he would have still been taught by Jiraiya, but this time Jiraiya would have had perfect stage mode, which will help him in the future. And pretty much, Minato would have been raised very, like, to the point where he just, like, trained every day to exhaustion. Well, not to exhaustion, but to make him powerful. He would have been intelligent, strong, and a leader. The things that his father wanted for the new leader of the Owagata clan. The Owagata clan would have been residing a little bit outside of the Leaf Village. Danzo would have walked into the pretty much the Owagata area. The chief would come out and say, "Danzo, what do you want?" And Danzo would pretty much say, "You know what I'm here for. Your eyes, I need them." And he would have attacked the chief. The chief would have said, "Danzo, how are you still deprived with anger and hatred in your heart? You are still weak." And he would have been pretty much beating the Danzo, and then their Ambu would have appeared. The pretty much like the Hyuga clan, the Owagata would have been having a seal on all of them, which is pretty much meaning that they can exterminate their eyes at any moment, so their enemies cannot get hold of their eyes. Pretty much everybody would be jumping the chief leader. So everybody came out. The Owagata clan and the Ambu. Mind you, there were around only 40 Owagata clan members. And this time there would have been around 400 Ambu members. And pretty much the Owagata clan, and mind you, these are high tier Ambu members. And they would have been pretty much getting beaten by the Owagata. But even the Owagata had their limits. The Owagata would be pretty much... No, I would say Minato was still a child by now, and he would have not been home yet. The Owagata would have fallen, and Danzo would say, "Finally, I'll have their eyes." And they say, and pretty much, Danzo would have been just bleeding and bleeding. He would have walked up to, I'm gonna call him Kenta Owagata, and he said, "Kenta, you fool, you should have just let me have a random person's eyes. But don't worry, I'll take good care of your eyes." Kenta would have said, "No, Danzo. See, we already knew of your hatred of us because of our eyes, and you wanted it to become stronger and rule this village, didn't you?" And Danzo would say, "So what? I'm not here for that, any chit chat. I'll be taking your eyes now." All of them would have raised two fingers up to the sky and said, "Exterminate, release." Exterminate, release would have been their Kekkei Genkai, and it's pretty much like, it's kind of like, it's pretty much Blaze release, like kind of like Amaterasu, but not Amaterasu. It would have been just like something that, I don't know. No, that would have been their seal. The seal would have been called the, what is it? Exterminate, release. And it would just destroy their eyes. Danzo would be saying, "Damn it, no, 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 how dare you?" And Danzo would say, "Damn it, It won't be no time till other ninjas see this. I must leave. He would have body flickered with the Ambu that were even still alive. Minato would have been walking from training from school. And he would have said, Ma, Pa. But nobody answered. And this would have been kind of like Sasuke. But he wouldn't know who killed them. And he would have been screaming and screaming and screaming. And this would caught the attention of the Hokage hearing this. And he would have quickly body flickered. When he saw this, he would have been angered because he was close friends with Kenta. And he said, No, my dear friend, who has done this to you? And Hiruzen would instantly know he's dead. Hiruzen would have been taking in Minato, training him harder and harder. And pretty much we would go to Minato being the Hokage. They would have still, the Nine Tails attack would have still happened. And yeah, even though Minato was like around 3 times his strength right now, he would have still lost due to him having to save his son from the Nine Tails puncturing him with his nail. So would his wife, Uzumaki Kushina. And yeah, they would have still sealed the Nine Tails inside of Naruto, but this time it would have been the good Nine Tails, and the bad Nine Tails would have been sealed in Minato and Kushina, I guess, while they died. He, Hiruzen would arrive on site, seeing baby Naruto. This time he wouldn't have. Well, this time he would have been told again to, take care of Naruto, but of course he didn't. He just gave him an apartment, but this time Naruto would have been a little bit more hated because of his blood. Every time that somebody tried to attack him, they would still attack him. But when they did it, they felt like they felt shivers down their spines, sensing the presence of Kenta and Minato, and they would have said, "Damn, this boy, he killed. Since he killed the fourth Hokage, of course he took his power, and he would have been more hated, being told by his classmates." Yeah, you're a disgrace to your clan. You're a disgrace to Owagata. Sasuke would have, he would have heard the great Owagata clan, and he would have actually, even he thought the Owagata clan were like a little bit more superior than the Uchiha and the Senju, and Sasuke would have been just disgusted and angered, thinking how can he be my rival if he's this weak? At this state, I won't ever catch up to Big Brother. And yeah, we would pretty much see Naruto coming home, all bleeded up. He would have been taking a shower, ate some microwavable ramen. No, there was no microwave. He would have just steamed up a ramen packet, ate it, and would have been falling asleep crying. He'd have been thinking, damn it, why do I always have to get beaten? Why do I always have to get made fun of? And why am I a disgrace to my clan? And he would just hear a voice saying, shut up, kid, I'm trying to sleep. And he would just pretty much awaken his mindset, saying, wondering, where am I? Who's there? And Kurama would say, ugh, can't believe my Jinchuriki is this little kid. If you're gonna talk to me, talk to me with a little bit of respect. How about standing up? Naruto would stand up. Kurama would say, come closer. And Naruto would pretty much just walk up to the cage. But he would fall down again, pretty much having the presence of Kurama just out there. He would just been starting to choke. And Kurama would say, oh, wait, what's happening? Oh, my bad. And he would have stopped, he would just like lowered his, dominance on Naruto. Naruto would have said, wait, who are you? And pretty much the Nine Tails would have said, so nobody else told you, huh, brat? And he would have explained everything. Naruto would have been kind of he wouldn't know how to feel, but he would have kind of accepted it better, and he would have just made friends with Kurama a lot faster. Now, Kurama would tell him about his past, not his past, but his clan's past and how strong they were. This would just make Naruto shocked, and Naruto would be thinking, "I can't let them down. My grandfather was the uh, chief of the owagta, and I can't let him down." Of course, Naruto wouldn't have been told about Minato because Kurama would have been thinking that his father or somebody close to him, closer than Kurama, should tell him that, and he would have told them that. Naruto would have been training and training and training, but Naruto wasn't stupid. He wasn't gonna show his full power to anybody. He would have been training, getting the minimal grade. Iruka would be proud of him because Naruto would have been getting stronger and stronger and smarter and smarter. But it wouldn't be super OP because he wouldn't be showing his true strength. He would be showing minimal tasks, doing minimal tasks to pass. But for Iruka, this was way more enough than he needed. Iruka would be proud of Naruto, and Naruto would have pretty much been pretty much a little bit. He would have been only close in Iruka and Ichiraku, the Ichiraku ramen man, and yeah, just those. He would have only liked the people who haven't called him a demon and pretty much hated him because of who and what he has inside of him. We will see Sasuke seeing Naruto's strength and say, "Damn it, still not enough. He's still weak." This will be graduation day. It would still have been Naruto versus Sasuke. Everybody expecting Sasuke to win, but more people, not hating Naruto anymore, accepting him because he was trying his best, and they would have sensed like great, they would try to hate him again, but this time they just sensed such warm chakra in him that they just couldn't, and some of them even. He would still have friends like Shikamaru, Choji, but this time he would have been friends with he would have been closer friends with Shino, because even Shino would have had his bugs spy on Naruto, f- like to sense what was happening, and he would have seen his power. And this was Shino was just sitting in a random park, and he sent his bugs out to spy on Naruto. Naruto would have sensed the bugs, and he would just pretty much just in less than a second appeared in the back of Kiba having a kunatsu stroke, and he'd have asked him, "Why are you spying on me?" Kiba would have explained why, saying that I was interested on how powerful you were, but you were just hiding it. You're smart, just like me. They would have had a closer bond. They would have both understated understanded that showing their power would just give their enemies and classmates an upper hand above them. But in this time, I'm gonna make Shino a little bit more stronger, not fully relying on his bugs. He would have been a little bit better in taijutsu and a little bit more. He would have been. Oh, should I give him kenjutsu? He would have been an okay kenjutsu, having a small sword on his back. And he would have been coming out of his shell a little bit, but only with Shikamaru and Choji and Naruto. Naruto would raise up his hands, making the sign of respect. Sasuke wouldn't bother, but Iruka would have told him. Sasuke would have not wanted the lecture, so he would just done it, and he said, "Naruto, just give up. I'll admit you got a little bit stronger, but you're not strong enough to beat me right now. Just stop. Just give up." And each pretty much the did I just forget? No, Iruka would have just been annoyed, and he would have just said start, and pretty much Naruto would just came up like without even Sasuke finishing his sentence, punching him in the stomach, pretty much knocking the air out of Sasuke. Sasuke would have been would have like spit out some blood, and he would have jumped back saying, "God damn it, where did this strength come from?" And he would look up, seeing Naruto. His eyes would have had a yellow to orange kind of pigment around them, and he would have had the eyes of a goat or a toad, and he would have said, "Wait, I've read about this. No, it couldn't be. Did he unlock his dojutsu in secrecy?" And he would look at Naruto saying, "Damn it, you're gonna make me look like a fool." And he would unlock, and he would pretty much turned on his one Tamori Sharingan, saying, "Now we can fight." They would have been starting a taijutsu battle with Sasuke kind of having a upper hand due to his Sharingan, but Naruto would have just turned off his Sage mode, uh, and he would have just started to spit out fire styles. I would say he would unlock fire style because of his. I'm gonna say Kushina had fire style, and I'm gonna still say that the Keika Genkai of the Owagata clan is the Keika Genkai of the Namikaze. I'm gonna just say that Namikaze don't exist in this Naruto verse. It would have been Storm Release. Naruto would have spit out a lightning style, uh, and lightning and water style, style, lightning and water style ball jutsu, and he would have added Storm Release to this. Storm Release is pretty much a currents of lightning, pretty much going around the jutsu that you're developing. In this case, Naruto would have the Chidori, but he wouldn't use it. Knowing if he added Storm Release to the Chidori, he could have easily killed Sasuke at this moment. But Naruto would have just been spitting out water balls and fire styles, because I would say those, and lightning styles, because I would say those are the three chakra natures that he's unlocked. Not Sasuke would have been countering this with his Earth Release using Earth style, Earth Mud Wall, and he would have just been jumping back. Sasuke would pull out his sword, and so would Naruto. They would have started their great Kenjutsu battle. Even some Jonins and Anbu coming to watch this. A high level Anbu would have ran to Danzo saying, "Danzo, Lord Danzo, you must see this." And Danzo say, "Fine," body flickering to the academy, seeing how good Naruto was. He he would look closer, and he would see the Sage mode in Naruto's eyes, and he would have said, "Those eyes, those are the Sage mode. Hmm, this boy, he'll be a great pawn for me." I would say Naruto would have a little bit of hatred due to the villagers, and he would have been a little bit more cold, able to carry out missions and stuff like that. And yeah, Hiruzen would have noticed this power up, seeing through his crystal orb, and he would have been giving Naruto around low level low level missions, was on occasion sometimes A rank, sending him with ninjas like Guy or Lee. I mean Guy or Kakashi or Asuma, and even sometimes hunting ninjas down with Ibiki. And Naruto would have been known. Naruto was supposed to be Chunin right now, but he rejected it. He said no. If this village wants to pretty much survive, we'll be needing great ninjas. And if everybody has a rival, then they can pretty much become way stronger. If Hiruzen would have heard this, he would have been thinking of Kentu Owagata, and he said, "Just like your grandfather." Naruto will say, "Huh?" And Hiruzen will say, "No, never mind, nothing." We go back to the fight. Naruto would just be dicing Sasuke, but not cutting him too brutally. He would be fighting with the back of his sword. Well, both of them would be, because they weren't trying to truly kill each other. Sasuke would have said, "Damn it, fine. If I can't beat you, then no. If I can't beat you in Kenjutsu, then I'll beat you in Ninjutsu." He would have said, "Lightning style, lightning palm." And pretty much this is like the lightning style Gale Palm, and he would have ran up to Naruto with it. Pretty much, he would be running up. Naruto knew this wasn't just no low level, like ninjutsu, which is just gonna bruise him a little bit. If this truly connects, Naruto would have been in deep trouble, and he would have said, "Fine." He would have turned on his Sage mode, and he would have said, "Storm release, storm, Hellstorm Chidori." And Hellstorm Chidori is like a lightning and a fire style with storm release. This would have just been amazing. This would have just been breaking the ground where he stood at. He would have put it to the ground, running up to Sasuke, and they were about to connect. And this is where I'm gonna leave it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know most of y'all wanna like a little bit of y'all wanna like that I just left it on a cliffhanger, but yeah. Stay tuned for part 2 if y'all liked it. One like for part 2, and pretty much, if you can, like and subscribe. Turn on post notification. Wait, why am I talking like I'm popping or something? No, just if you want, like, if you want, subscribe, and stay tuned for other videos.